All right, so are you able to see the whiteboard now? All right, so we'll just do, first of all, we'll just build on from where we ended, which is which is where we ended talking. So I gave you a question. We'll just even solve that same question. Yeah, so can you say what the question was?
The question was 3x cubed.
X cubed. Minus 11.
11x squared
Mm-hmm.
plus 32x
Mm-hmm.
minus 32 is equals to 0.
Is equals
The
to
one that you just gave me 2 minutes.
Yes, so this is the one,
Yeah.
For this question, what you need to step one to solving a quadratic equation, or a polynomial in 3 dimensions. This can also be used to solve where we have the degree 4 there and they are like, So first of all, you need to look for a number that we can replace there and there and there. It will give us 0. What number can we replace here, 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 and here that will give us 0? So in simple terms, the number will come from the factors of the constant. Okay? Yeah, so you need to, this is the simplest method. You need to look for factors of the constant, starting with the lowest factor, that is positive or negative 1. What other number can go into negative 36? Positive or negative 2. Which other number? Positive or negative 3. Number? 6. Yes, so positive or negative 6. All right, so now from these numbers, even 4, Okay, so we'll put 4 there. Okay, we'll say positive or negative 4. Also put positive or negative 6, right? So now from these numbers, you do what we call try and error. Try and error. Okay, so from these numbers, you need to try them to see if they'll give you they'll give you a 0 when you sum, right? So we'll start with when x is what? When we try positive 1, we see that positive 1 will not work because this will give us 0 quite right, but here it will not give us 0, right? You see that? So let's try let x equal to 2. Let's try 2. So when we put 2 here, it will be what? 2 to the power 3 minus 11 times 2 plus 36 times 2 minus 36. Okay, now is this going to give us 0? So try to simplify. So this, what is 2 to the power 3? 8. Then here minus 2 to the power 2? 44. Okay, then here 2 times 36. Okay, so you said this is what? 72. Okay, minus 36. Now is this giving us 0? So let's try to simplify. So can you simplify for me very fast? If you have a calculator there, you can do it. Okay, so if we simplify this, we are getting 0 equals to 0, right? 0 equals to 0. Now, if we get 0 here, if we didn't get 0, we would try the positive, would have tried positive x and so on and so forth, right? Yes. But since we are getting 0, x equals to 2 is a factor. Okay, so we found our first factor. Okay, so now what you do with the factor is that you transpose the number to the x part here.
Okay.
Yes, so in this case, that is x, when we transpose the positive 2 to be what?
X minus 2.
Minus 2 equals to 0. Then from here, we'll use long division. Okay, we'll use long division. So what we'll do is we'll divide x minus 2, which is the transpose of the factor here. We divide it into x to the power 3 minus 11x to the power 2 plus 36 minus 36, or plus 36x 36x minus 36. So this is the long division part.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 steps only. Even for this is what we'll be doing for all questions that concerns eigenvalues and eigenvectors. First of all, we need to find a factor by try and error. By try and error, then we find we divide that, so it will help us find all the factors. Mhm. So from here now we need to do long division. Long division is very simple. Why? So what we do is
Yeah.
long division will get our concentration will just be this x. Okay. So say this x divides into this. What are we going to have?
This is X squared.
We're going to have x to the power 2. Then what we'll do is we'll multiply this number that we get here times everything here. Okay, and we write it here. Okay, so in this case we'll, sorry, we have x to the power 2 there. We multiplied with everything here. What are we going to have?
We are going to have x cubed minus 2x squared.
Then here we'll subtract this from the previous there. Okay, is it making sense?
Yes, it is.
Then we subtract here. So now here we can say this negative x to the power 3 minus this, it will give us what?
0.
To give us 0. So here we're going to have 0. Then here negative 11x squared
We,
minus
we
2x
are going to make negative 9x.
negative 9x squared. Okay, because there is a negative here times this, it will be positive, right? Then plus this.
Yeah.
Then these that are here, we can bring them down. So we have positive positive 36x and negative 36. So these can be brought down like that, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and there was no need for us to include a 0 here, but just for sure,
Yes.
yes,
But no problem.
yeah. So, but just for sure. So then now again, we'll repeat the algorithm, right? So again now we'll say this x will divide into the number here, the first number, okay? And what do we get when we divide, when we do that?
We are going to have 9 negative 9x squared.
Negative 9x squared. Then we do the same thing. So negative 9 times this
There remove a square, negative 9x
to be negative 9x, huh?
on top.
All right. So it would be negative 9, eh? So since it is negative 9x squared divided by x, so the x and the 1 will cancel there. Yeah, so now again we need to multiply. So negative 9x times this, what are we going to have?
We are going to have negative 9x squared.
Mm-hmm.
Negative 9x squared plus 18x.
Very good. Then again here we'll subtract. Okay, let me just remove this. So again here we're going to subtract just as before. So we're going to say minus like that. Then we put the thing there. So that we subtract now, we say negative 9x squared minus negative 9. That will give us what?
That one will be 0.
0. So there is no need to write a 0. Then 36x minus 18x.
That one it will be 18x.
18x. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So we bring down the 36, the negative 36. Then again, the algorithm continues. So again, we'll say x goes into 18. Okay, you see how easy it is, eh?
Yes.
Then
18.
it will be positive what? 18.
18.
So here, what you just need to be careful with are the signs, okay? The signs and they are like, so it, then you say positive 18 times x,
It is 18x.
so it will be positive 18x, then again 18 times negative 2,
That one to be negative 36.
negative 36. Then here now again you do the same thing that we did, we say minus. So if it gives us 0, see it will give us 0,
Yes.
then we are done. Then what we just need to do is we say when you have this which is here, x minus 2 times this quadratic here, which is x squared minus 9x plus 18. When these two are multiplied, what we'll get is this that is inside here, which is x to the power 3, x to the power 3 minus 11x squared plus 36x. Huh?
That is just the proof. Huh?
Yeah. Then now, so we've simplified this to this. So we have this first part. Now we need to also further find the factors of this. Now this is a quadratic. It's easy to find the factors. We know how to find the factors of a quadratic, eh?
Yes, we equate it to 0 as well, right?
Yes, yes. So it would be x to the power, let me use to be x to the power 2 minus 9x plus 18. This is equals to 0. So, but for this one, you can just go directly. You use the product sum rule. So the product there is what? Is 18.
18.
The sum is negative
The
9.
sum is negative.
The factors of 18, what are the factors of 18?
We are going to have negative 3 and 6.
Okay, so we have 3.
Negative 3 and negative 6.
Okay. So, okay, you're giving me the answers, right? So negative 3 and negative 6, right?
Yeah.
Like this. So, because negative 3 times this, it will give us positive 18, and we are done, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, x here will be, how do we write x? We'll split this as x to the power 2 minus 6x. Then we say minus 3x plus 18 equals to 0. Then now here we factor out x, so it will be x minus 6 and x minus 3 is equals to 0. Okay, meaning that we've further broken down this part here. Okay, are you seeing that?
Yeah.
So meaning that x minus 2, let me write it in red. which is this one that we found here, x minus 2 times this, which is x minus 6 times x minus 3. When we multiply them, they are going to give us what? This right here. Are you following?
Okay.
Yes. So they are going to give us x to the power 3 minus 11x to the power 2 plus 36, x minus 36. So meaning that here we just equate these to zeros, and these are our factors. X minus 2 equals to 0. X minus 6 equals to 0. And x minus 3 equals to 0. We make x subject, so x is equals to 2. X is equals to what? X is equals to 6. And x is equals to 3. So these are our factors, Nish. We've solved the quadratic equation. And if we try these numbers into this, we're going to get a 0. These are our factors here. So we have managed to solve this quadratic equation, which is x is equals to 2, x is equals to 6, and x is equals to 3. Any questions on this?
No.
Yeah, it's all clear.
Mm-hmm.
So I can give you some questions that you do.
Yes, no problem.
All right. So what I want us to do is this. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Now what I want us to do, I'll give you a matrix. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a matrix, and basically that matrix, let's say we have 1, 2, 4, 6, 1, 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay? I want you to, you know how to find the characteristic polynomial?
What?
The characteristic polynomial.
Whereby you are going to say, if we name that one a minus lambda, I
So
equals to 0.
we'll subtract the main diagonals with lambda.
Yes.
So we're going to subtract
So
the,
that equation.
so we're going to subtract the main diagonals with lambda, like that. So like this. Then we'll find the determinant.
Yes.
Then the determinant will equate it to 0. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
Then when we simplify, this will be a polynomial of 3 degrees. So it will be lambda to the power 3 minus, I want you to solve for lambda in a question I'll give you. So I'll give you a matrix like this so that it will be easier for us to go to canonical. So you use this knowledge here on solving a 3-degree polynomial to find the values of lambda here, which will also be a 3-degree polynomial. Is that okay? Let me just form a beta matrix from the question that we had, so that it will be easy for me to explain even in the when we come and do that question in the paper. Yes, just a minute. Let me just see the question. So for this matrix that is here, there was a 3 here.
Yes.
So I want us to find the eigenvalues of this matrix. So basically, we are going to find the characteristic polynomial, which is just basically, we say the major diagonals minus lambda, like that. Then 2 minus lambda, -1, then 0, -1, then 3 minus lambda. Then what I want you to do is you find the values of lambda. So you equate this to 0. So you find the values of lambda here. Okay, so by first of all, you need to find the determinant of this. You can use the cofactor method or whichever method that you want. So then after that, you are going to get a polynomial, which is known as the characteristic polynomial, okay, which will be a three-dimensional polynomial. So when you get that polynomial, you use the methods that we've learned here on finding the cofactors and the factors of of um, the polynomial. Okay, is it clear?
Mm.
Okay, you can
Yes, it is.
you can copy that. Will be our A, and another one our B, which will have -3, 2, 1, 2, -1, 0, 1, 0, -5. Okay, so two questions. Okay, I'll be waiting for a response. I'll be here for any questions.
Okay, let me just copy that one for be just a minute.
All right.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. Okay, I'll be here for any consultations and I'll be able to guide.
Okay, I'll finish copy.
All right. Thank you.
Hello?
All right. Work on the problem. So
Okay.
yes. All right.